You answer once. They ask again, so you explain more. Then they question one detail. You explain that too. Now they are not listening. They are testing how long you will keep defending a decision that was already clear. Your face gets warmer. Your voice gets faster. You start reaching for reasons you did not plan to give, and something changes. Your answer starts sounding like a request for permission. That is the trap. Most people think they need better reasons. They do not. They need to stop feeding the test. The next time someone keeps pushing, say, "I've already answered you. You don't have to agree." Then stop. Do not soften it. Do not add one more reason. Do not rush to make them comfortable. Let them sit with an answer they cannot reshape. But the moment you stop explaining, they usually change tactics. The first thing they often say is, "Why are you being so defensive?" That line is designed to pull you back in. Now you want to prove you are calm. You want to explain that you are not defensive. You want to show that you are being reasonable. And the trial starts again. Do not defend the boundary, repeat the decision. Say, "My answer has not changed." That is enough. They may say, "I'm just trying to understand." Then ask one question. What part is still unclear? That question matters. A real question will become specific. A pressure tactic will become vague. If they name something new, answer it. If they repeat the same complaint, do not create a new explanation. Say, "I've already explained that part." Then let the silence stay. They may stare at you. They may shake their head. They may act as if your calmness proves guilt. Do not rescue the moment. You are not refusing communication. You are refusing endless approval tests. When the logic stops working, they may switch to emotion. "So you just don't care what I think?" This is where many people fold, because now the issue is no longer your decision. Now the issue is whether you are a good person. Do not accept that frame. Say, "I heard what you think. I'm still making my own decision." That sentence does two things. It shows that you listened, and it keeps ownership where it belongs. Listening is not surrender. Caring is not obedience. You can respect someone's opinion without handing them the final vote. They may push again. "So my opinion means nothing?" Say, "It matters. It just does not decide this for me." Keep your voice normal. No anger. No lecture. The more calmly you separate respect from control, the less room they have to confuse the two. Then comes the strongest pressure. "After everything I've done for you." This works because it reaches deeper. It pulls on guilt, debt, loyalty, fear of being selfish. And suddenly, you are not explaining the decision anymore. You are defending your character. Pause, then say, "I appreciate what you've done. That does not make this decision yours." Do not skip the first sentence. Acknowledgement matters. But do not let appreciation become surrender. They may say, "That is a terrible way to treat someone who helped you." Answer, "I'm not denying what you did. I'm saying this choice is still mine." That is the line. Gratitude does not require obedience. Help is not ownership. Love is not permission to control. And if someone keeps turning past support into present authority, the problem is no longer your explanation. The problem is access. At work, the rules change. A manager may have a real right to ask why you made a decision. That is accountability. Do not confuse accountability with control. If they ask, "Why did you choose this approach?" give the professional answer. "I chose it because it reduces delivery risk and keeps us on schedule." Then stop. If they ask a real follow-up, answer it. If they keep repeating their preference, move the conversation towards something concrete. Say, "Is there a specific risk you want me to address?" Now they must name an actual issue, not a tone, not a feeling, not a vague challenge. If they name a risk, discuss it. If they do not, say, "Then I'll move forward with the current decision." That is not defiance. That is clear communication. The goal is not to say less at all costs. The goal is to stop talking once the useful information is complete. Here is how the full exchange sounds. A family member asks, "Why aren't you coming?" You say, "I already have plans that day." They ask, "What plans?" You say, "Plans I'm keeping." They lean forward. "Why are you being so defensive?" You answer, "My answer has not changed." They try another route. "So you just don't care about the family?" You say, "I care. I'm still not available." Now the guilt arrives. "After everything we've done for you," you pause, then say, "I appreciate what you've done. This decision is still mine." The room may go quiet. Someone may look away. That silence can feel like punishment. Do not rush to break it. They may call you selfish. They may say you have changed. They may act hurt because the old method stopped working. Do not chase them. Do not rewrite your whole history. Do not list every time you showed up, say. You are allowed to feel disappointed. I'm not discussing this again. Then end the conversation, not dramatically, not with a final insult. Just stop giving the pressure somewhere to go. That is the part most people miss. The strongest line is not always the cleverest line. It is the line you do not abandon when the other person dislikes it. A clear answer is communication. Repeating it until someone approves is surrender. You are allowed to explain. You are allowed to give context. You are allowed to answer real questions. But once the answer is understood, you do not have to keep performing innocence. You do not have to prove that you are kind. You do not have to prove that you are grateful. You do not have to prove that you are reasonable enough to make your own decision. Some people will still dislike your answer. That does not make it unclear. Some people will call your calmness cold. That does not make it cruel. The next time they keep pushing, remember this. Answer once, let them react. Then decide whether they need information or control. If they need information, give it. If they need control, stop feeding the test. I've already answered you. You don't have to agree. That is not cold. That is emotional armor. It is the moment your answer stops asking for permission. Subscribe to the Unbothered Edge. Every video gives you calm words for difficult conversations, practical verbal self-defense, and emotional control before pressure takes over.